Hello, everyone. Hoorah. How y'all doing tonight? I want to thank everybody for coming in. And if you give me one, I knew that was good. There we go. I knew that was going to happen. No, I'm not late. 7:40, buddy. Look at the time. That's what Thomas said. I didn't want to go too early or whatever. uh, give me 1 second. Let me. How's everybody doing tonight? Give me 1 sec. Y'all hear me all right? Trying to get this set up. I was trying to set it up before I came live, but it wouldn't let me go in. Okay. Hey, how you doing, Lone Star Pioneer? Been a while since I seen you.
It has been a while, man. I had to come on here to tell everybody that came over from my live. Thank y'all for coming over. I appreciate it. Devil Dog appreciates it, but I screwed up. I screwed up bad in my live. I ended my live without telling the challenger that they were being challenged, and Devil Dog, you did not remind me.
Oh, wow. We checked these yesterday. Look at this.
I would show the camera to Teresa, but she looks. Look, we checked the vegetables yesterday. Look what she got. Oh my God!
Look at that. There's strawberry in there too, but look at them biggins. Look at this.
I see that. So you got the radishes.
Look at that.
I've never eaten a white radish before.
Look how thick this thing is.
I know, it's big. Look how big that radish is.
Get a big pickle out of here.
All right,
we just looked at these yesterday.
Look how big, gigantic this pickle is.
They're too big.
And we just looked at them yesterday.
Look at that one.
We just looked at them yesterday. Wow. It's bigger than my face.
Dude, Jesus.
Guys, I'm just here to remind y'all that I screwed up in my live, and I apologize. I told everybody goodbye, and I went over my 30 minutes, but I had a challenge, and hopefully that person is in here. Jay with American Expat, if you are in here, you have been challenged. Now, I screwed up and didn't say it in my live. I do apologize. Why am I the only one in here?
You're not.
Okay. I don't see no more Devil Dog.
You're just talking, so I got the focus on you, buddy.
Oh, okay. So, American Expat, if you are in here, you have been challenged by Lone Star Pioneering and the Weird Food Combinations. That's all I have to say. My apologies. Y'all been looking at my ugly mug for over 30 minutes. I'm going to get out and let somebody else come up.
Look at my ugly mug. I've been out planting all day. And I feel strawberry.
She looks like a psycho lady. All right, guys. I'm going to go back to the chat so I can listen to y'all or watch y'all.
Hey, you ain't got to leave, Les. All right. Well, just to let you know, I set my time at 7:40 because I'm in with Lone Star from 7 to 7:30, and I'm not trying to rush him in case he runs a little bit over. And even if he don't, to let people get up, get a drink, go to the bathroom, stuff like that. So that's why he usually ends his at 7:30, and that's why I put mine at 7:40. And then Jay is there from American Expat. Did you hear what Les told you, Jay? Give me 1 sec. Hey, Lone Star, you need to come back up. He did not hear you. You need to say what you said to him. He was taking care of his son. Get back up here, Les. But like I was saying, that's the reason I set mine for 740. And then immediately following mine, I go into American Expat and watch his live, and his starts at 9 o'clock Central Time, 10 o'clock New York time.
Okay, Jay, with American Expat, I screwed up.
Whoops.
I screwed up in my live, Jay. And I apologize. I should have done it in my live, and I didn't do it. But the challenge, the weird food challenge, is you. You're up next for the weird food combination. So I hope you can put something good and nasty together. Jay, you are up, and I apologize. I didn't say it in my live. My mind just went elsewhere, and I forgot, and I apologize. But like I said, you are up. American Expat. Do a little 2 or 3 minute video of a weird food combination, put it together, and I will share it out, and I know it's going to be good.
He said that he could manage that, Les.
He can't manage it?
He can manage that. That's what he said in the chat.
Get it out there. We'll post it on our Facebook page, our Twitter page. We'll post it in our YouTube channel, and we'll get you some views on that. That's the whole idea of the weird food combinations and challenging people, is to do something good and funny and get it shared out there. That's all I had to say, buddy. I'm out.
Wait, Les. He also said, when is it due? Next week?
Oh no, anytime. I still have one I'm waiting on from a month ago. So no big rush. But you were on the list.
Did you challenge anybody but Jay?
Just Jay.
Just him. Okay.
Yeah. If it was anybody else, I was hoping Jay would come in here so I could do the challenge. But I don't want to challenge anybody else out because I don't know if they're in here or not. So I will have to redo it next Saturday night.
All right. Just to let y'all know, I do have an open panel. Anybody can come up, tell about their channel, introduce themselves, share links. If that's another thing, I do have Nightbot. So if you type USMC in your bar, it'll drop your link.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, type USMC. Someone type USMC. Check that out.
That's pretty cool.
United States Marine Corps. Type USMC. It'll drop your link. I want somebody to try it out right now.
Sweet.
Anybody.
Hey, get Jay to come up.
Hey, Jay, come on up. You're more than welcome.
I'm gonna step down and go back to the chats.
You ain't gotta step down,
dude. I gotta go. I gotta go help Teresa. She's out there sweating her to death.
All right.
I'll listen and go help her real quick.
Now everybody's doing it. Hey, how you doing, Grumpy? Hey, just to let you know, I'm sorry I was a little bit behind. I did not get to read everybody that's in here. I apologize for that. Hopefully my mods got them. Anybody's welcome to come up, and there's a lot of people in here now, and I appreciate that so much, guys. So I'm waiting on somebody else to come up, but while I'm waiting, I do want to shout out a few channels. They have been very supportive to me, and there's more than I can even cover, but I want to see if I can do this real quick. And I don't know how to do it. I'll check it out later, but I'm going to try to do a live, or I'm going to try to learn how to share my screen without what's on my screen. But Wanda Louisiana Style is the first person that I would like to shout out. She's been very supportive to me. She does a little bit of everything on her channel. She will show cooking. She will show her pets. She will do a lot of stuff like that. She's been very supportive ever since I started. Wanda Louisiana Style has been there. So I would like to share her link. So give me 1 second while I do that. And if you're not subscribed to any of these people, I would appreciate it if you did subscribe and support them. They are, and she's almost at 1,000 too. She is at 847 right now. So she's getting close there. Hey, how you doing? SeeAmericaProjects.com. BC Gerbs, thanks y'all for coming in. Grumpy Grunt, he's another great channel and great supporter, and I appreciate him so much. Okay, there is Wanda Louisiana style. I should have typed her name in, but oh, Terry already got it. Okay, great, Terry. You handle that part, and I'll do this. And I'm still waiting on somebody to come up to on the panel, talk to me. The next channel I would like to shout out is Matt is Faction. Matt is Faction, and that's exactly how you type in his name. He will come up, MATTISFACTION. Matt is Faction. He deals with knives. There are several different communities. I don't just like staying in one specific genre. There's several things that interest me. And so I will be doing the homestead community, the gardening community, the knife community, the fishing community, the gaming community, anything that strikes my what's that? On the back of the door, that is leftover from my wife. This used to be her craft room, and she used to make bearded dragon leashes. So that's a bunch of paracord that she used to make bearded dragon leashes out of. So Mattis Faction is the next one, and he does a lot of knives, and he's a real cool guy. Yeah, that's how it is, but it's all together. It's all together, Terry. Mattis Faction all together. Yep, there you go. Grumpy Grunt knows. But if you can even Google Mattis Faction, and his one of his videos will show up. And I hadn't got to you yet. I'm not gonna say your name because you're on the list too. But Capone Cavern, Robert C. I appreciate y'all coming in. Heidi's here and there. I'll try to hit your name, and like I said, type USMC and it'll drop the link to your channel. Mattis Faction, he deals with knives and everything. Great guy, great supporter, and he's in the knife community. The next person I would like to shout out, and I'm still waiting on somebody to come up. Frog, you can come up. Grumpy, you can come up. Capone, you can come up. The next one is Outdoors with Big Matt. Okay, he's in the fishing community. This guy is awesome. Okay, he is a great supporter. He's a great moderator. A lot of times you won't even, he may be in here right now. He probably is in here. He don't type a lot of stuff. He'll sit back and watch and make sure there's no trolls or anything else. But he does help. He does support very good. If you don't have Outdoors with Big Matt, I would highly recommend you go check out his page and sub to him. Just to let you know, Big Matt, my audio avatar right there, he actually did that for me. He actually did 2 for me. That is one of them. And the other one is right here. He actually designed both of those for me and sent them to me so I would have it. And I'm actually going to talk to him later about designing me, and I have some ideas, but designing me an actual logo so I can get stickers and pass stickers out later on and everything else. Lone Star Pioneering, I always shout you out, buddy. You're even on my I haven't added nobody else to it yet, but you're actually on my page and your links there for people to go to, and I've shouted you out a million times. Let me get out of here. Okay. Outdoors with Big Matt. He's like I said, he's into fishing. He just organized a tournament. He just organized a fishing tournament. They were live today, him and Rustic Outdoors. I watched that until I had to go out and do some chores, and it was fun. They caught like a ton of fish. I mean, and it was a catfish tournament, and they have a catfish tournament. They have different ones. They'll have another one in the fall, Rustic Outdoors and Outdoors with Big Matt. but they organize this. They also next weekend will be round 3 of this tournament. And I believe if it's still the same, it goes on from like 7 Central to 1. It starts at 7 Central and goes until like 1 Central. But there's people, it's a state contest, you know, people are going against different states. Anybody can join that tournament, I think, until the spots are full. I'm not sure, they may already have them filled, but they'll have more coming up. But Outdoors with Big Matt's a great guy. And I'm not featuring this guy tonight, or I may hit him later on. And Freedom Frog. Okay. What's up, buddy? I'm holding you down there in the attic for a minute because you were my next one to shout out. Freedom Frog Gear. He's into knives as well. This guy is awesome. And I'm going to let him up on the panel now. That he was my next shout out.
How's it going, man?
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Everyone, this is Freedom Frog Gear. And if you don't have him, he does knife reviews. And, you know, they've had giveaways and everything else. He is an awesome supporter of me. Like I said, he's in here right now. He's actually, and one of the things I love about him, whenever I watch his knife reviews and everything, is the first thing he does before he even does a knife review is he shouts out a different channel, and he says a little bit about them, and he drops their link in his description, down in his description, so people can add them and go check out their channel and everything else. Oh, I did not know that Outdoors with Big Matt had a live show on right now. Well, that kind of, but I don't know. I don't like overdoing people, but this is my regular scheduled time. And I haven't done a live all week since last week at this time, because I go from one live to another live, and somebody's always got something going. So, hey, better yet, Freedom, tell them about your channel.
Basically, I just review knives. Sometimes I'll do like firearm reviews, but I haven't really gotten to that yet. But so far, it's pretty much been knife reviews. Doing a giveaway right now if you're subbed for the 200. So I just broke 200 subscribers today. It was actually supposed to be for 120, and then it blew up. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, if you feel like checking it out, go for it.
And see, this guy's so laid back and everything, and his knife reviews, they're so in depth and in detailed and everything else. And he cut his pinky, didn't you?
Yeah, I still got a little. I don't know if you can see it. It's nothing terrible.
That's the dangers of his job, of his YouTube channel. Anybody else want to come up here? Feel free to pop up. I got a couple more I want to hit tonight. I'm going to hit some more every week, but you know, my channel's growing quick. I've been on here on YouTube a little bit over a month now, and I have about 170 subscribers right now. And what I do is whenever somebody leaves me watches a video and leaves me a comment, one of my subscribers, I'm behind on it right now, but I go to their page, and besides watching all the lives that I go to and everything, I go to their page and I watch, you know, usually 2 or 3 videos, you know, and there's just not enough hours in the day. I mean, I did not sleep. I've been up since yesterday. I did not sleep last night, and I got about an hour's nap, something like that, because I was outside working all day doing gardening stuff over at Lone Stars. And then I helped a buddy of mine finish moving, unloading his stuff. And I hope you get feeling better, because I know you're in here, because he kind of overdid himself. But I'd like for other people to come up, especially people that I'm not very familiar with yet, and tell a little bit about your channel. My next channel, I got 2 more that I want to shout out. My next channel I want to shout out is Butt Nuggets Homestead. Okay, Butt Nuggets Homestead is awesome, guys. They support everybody. They are they are awesome people. They have interesting stuff. They're their house burned down, I guess, a little bit over a year ago. I'm not exactly sure the time frame, and they're rebuilding. And they have one of my favorite things too is animals. I love animals. And Frog, watch chat a little bit if you can. Can you see chat?
I can't see chat. I'm on
You
my
can't?
phone. If I
Okay.
go to it, I get kicked off. So I apologize.
That's not a problem. Okay, don't do this. Don't let me forget where I was. Okay, he says, I forgot I can do this.
You were talking about the animals' butt nuggets.
Yeah, I'm on the wrong thing. Hold on. Give me 1 sec. There we go. I forgot I could do this. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
I'll try to keep up with that. Yeah. So, anyways, Butt Nuggets Homestead, they have rabbits, they have goats, they have chickens, they have dogs. And it's to me that interests me. You know, they're animals, and their goats are actually fainting goats. And I keep telling them, I'm like, his name is Brett. I say, get a picture, Brett and Deborah. I say, get a video of their goats fainting, and the goats ain't scared of them no more or something. So it's and Deborah will chase them around trying to get them to faint. And they'll just run from her and everything else, jumping on stuff. So to me, that's kind of amusing. But also, they're rebuilding their homestead, they're rebuilding their house, and they go through and have videos of them rebuilding and stuff. So it's very interesting watching that, giving ideas, and everything else. Butt Nuggets Homestead, and Brett's funny too, and Brett knows everything. If Deborah will tell him something, and he say, "I knew that." He always says that. They're great. They're great people. So hit them up, subscribe to them, support them. I love one of the things I love, and I'm not gonna lie, you know, when I get monetized, because eventually I will, and I'm not worried about it. I'm not trying to do it overnight. I know it's not going to happen overnight. And the thing is I'm not trying to be a millionaire. I'm not trying to be, you know, 1,000, you know, make thousands. But for me, I do want to make money, a little bit of money, because I live on a tight budget. And so whenever I do get monetized, even if I could have a couple $100 a month, that's a couple $100 that I can, you know, do something around the house here, build more chicken coops if my wife wants, you know. But I'm still working on chicken cave right now. But crushed concrete for the driveway, stuff like that. So every little bit of money helps. So I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say, hey, I'm just in it, you know, to have fun. Yeah, I am in it to have fun. I'm here in it to meet great people like Froggy. Well, he actually has, you know, Mrs. Frog and everything else. But I'm here to meet great people like that. And it's fun watching other people's lives. And it's not a lot of drama, because they're not going to post a lot of drama about themselves. You know, you get to know them the more videos you watch and everything else. And I know he was here earlier. I seen him, Paul. He's trying to post more videos, and I love him to death. You know, I've watched every single one of his videos, but he needs to make more. But you know, I love to go along for the ride with other people, and I like helping other people. You know, that's just something I joined. As a matter of fact, right up here, I'm running Ryan, the tech guy. He needs more hours. I'm running him. Down here, I'm running. I forget who I'm running, but I'm running somebody else to get him watch hours and everything. But anyways, go check out Butt Nuggets Homestead. And the last one that I want to shout out is Arkansas Microfarm. Everybody pray for Arkansas Microfarm. Keep them in your prayers. They're going through some stuff right now, but those are great people. And they have a homestead too. And one of the things I love about them, if you've watched any of my videos, me and my son on the next street over from us, built a brand new freaking shop, and it's awesome shop, but they tore down their old one, and they posted on the neighborhood thing that anybody could, you know, somebody could come get their wood off of their old barn or shed or workshop or whatever. So me and my son went over there, and it took us a day or maybe more to tear down what they had there and haul the wood over to our house. Well, I have a pile back there of wood. Well, it's almost gone now, but it's reclaimed wood. Okay. And I built several chicken coops using that reclaimed wood. Yeah, I got to buy some chicken wire or something like that. But, I built it. I didn't have to spend money, especially with wood prices being as high as they are now and everything going up, inflation and stuff. So I built a couple of the coops. Now, I'm not high class and I don't have to have everything brand new or anything else. So I repurpose stuff, I recycle stuff and everything else. And Arkansas Microfarm, they do the same thing. And that's what I love about that. He's a guy after my own heart. He built a rabbit hutch out of an old um, wood container and everything. And I watched this. He had like 2 separate videos, I think, of that and stuff. But they are great people. They support other people and things like that. So everybody, if you don't have Arkansas Microfarm, please go visit them, support them, and everything else. Now, just to let you know, if any of y'all are here from people sharing it and y'all do not know me or anything, I'm sorry. My wife and son's been sick, and I guess I'm getting the kind of, my throat and everything else. But now, where was I, Frog?
Geez, we were on Arkansas Microfarm, and you were saying how you were saying something about them.
What kind of co-pilot are you, man?
I don't know.
But if you, oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. Here's what I do. If you don't know me, okay, and you're here because somebody shared it on their community page or whatever else, that's what I was saying.
Okay.
And you do subscribe to me, okay? I go to my YouTube studio and I look at my subscribers list who subscribe to me and everything. Now, I will not do it immediately. It'll take me 2 days, a day to 2 days, because I don't want it getting scrubbed or anything. So I will go visit you. Stop it. I will go my dog. I will go visit your page and I will do the like, subscribe, hit the bell, watch video, more than one, probably 2. Probably watch 2 videos. I'll like them and I'll comment on them. That way it doesn't get scrubbed. So just because if you subscribe to me and I don't immediately get back, I will get back and subscribe to you as well. Like I said, especially people with 10,000 subscribers or more. I don't know how they keep up with everybody, but I try to keep up with as many as I can and support it. And if you need anything, okay, that's what it was. My wife slipped me cough drops under the door. My wife she's in here, Devil Dog's keeper, and she supports me from the shadows, so to speak. She does not want to be on camera. She really don't want to have nothing to do with it, but she does help out, even though she said, that's on you. All right. Now I'm done with my rants. I'm done with my shout outs. Everybody, please go check out those channels that I did, and I'll do more every week. But I appreciate all y'all coming in here, and I want some people. Hey, Frog.
Yes.
We got about, I'd say, 40 minutes or so at about 8:50, or well, actually I'll run it until 9, and then we'll do a raid. We'll go raid American Expat. American Expat is, if you weren't there for Lone Stars live and everything, he does like current events. Great guy. He lived in China, and I love going back to his videos of his early that's something else I like doing. I like going and checking out people when they first started, their videos of when they first started, see, where they are now to where they started and what I could possibly do better and everything else. Hey, Sis Rose, how you doing? Mr. Boots and Bounty, I appreciate y'all. Judy Mae Collins, Barry Saladay. I appreciate all y'all being in here. I don't know if I could do that. I used to have a steel trap as a mine. Somebody please come up on here and let's just have a little chat. Talk about anything you want to now. I would appreciate it, and Frog would appreciate it too. But
Absolutely.
that way I wouldn't put him on the spot. But excuse me. Yeah, like I got time. Hey, Frog, keep them entertained a minute, and I'm gonna get these cough drops. And
I can't even see the chat.
Okay, Mr. Boots and Bounty, he may help you out. I'll be right back.
I can come in for a little bit. I just been from one live to another live to another live, and I just got off of one live to come on here. I was like, well, I'm gonna sit down and eat. Let me see who's on, and I'll just let it play. When I'm getting on. And then I saw Devil Dog was on, so I was like, I got to come over here and help out a little while.
I appreciate that. If y'all don't know, Mr. Boots and Bounty, he's from Boots and Bounty Homestead, correct? Homestead.
Yeah, that's our main channel. We have two channels, so we got. I'm half of Boots and Bounty Homestead. That's our main channel, which we homestead, we garden, we preserve, we dry our own herbs, we do our own medicinal stuff. We have started line dancing the last couple of years as another thing we do as a family. It's not for everybody. Some people want to scoff about it, but I say anything that's a good time that you can do as a family, because we have two young kids, a 15 and a 9-year-old, and they dance with us too. And my son, he's 9, he can out dance grown men. I mean, he knows the dances. He knows more dances than I do. But then I started my channel on the side because everybody kept asking us questions about how do you do this on YouTube? How do you do Nightbot? How do you do video editing for Filmora, stuff like that, And I was like, let me just start doing my own channel to help teach people how to do that, because that's not, Casey is mainly Boots and Bounty. She's the one that knows all that, how to garden and how to grow this and how to can. Her parents brought her up doing that. That was not the way I came up. I didn't come up learning to do that sort of stuff. So that's where the technical stuff, the computer stuff, all that stuff is me. I love to do stuff like that, and I love to teach people how to do it so they can do it for themselves. But I felt that there's a lot of small channels that didn't have a fair voice in some of the chats. When they're kind of big, people would go, and then you may ask questions, and then people, I only want to talk to the people that they know. Their circle, their inner people, but they didn't talk to everybody. It didn't seem fair.
And
so
that's Wednesdays at what time?
That's Wednesdays at 5 p.m. as I do Mr. Boots' help desk. So we do some videos. So I take 10 channels off the top, and I show one video per channel. And then after that, we take questions. So anyone that posts a question during the live chat on StreamYard, you can do it. You can hit the star out beside the chat, and then it saves it to the side. So then you can come back to it later and then use that as a question and answer portion. So people want to see, exactly how did you get to that setting in YouTube settings? It's easy to tell somebody to do it, but when you got somebody that's never done it, I mean, you don't want to give them steps. So you would do it, and I show them live. Click this, go here, do that. And that's the two segments that we do on Wednesday for Help Desk.
And you seen what Capone Cabin's saying about you? First of all, she said, how does anyone not know Mr. Boots and Bounty?
Right?
Then,
she's like, man, I've seen you everywhere. Well, it's like, you never know where I'm going to pop up. I don't limit to, like, we have a homestead channel, but we try not to limit ourselves to only homesteading people, other homesteading channels, because if you limit yourself, you're going to limit your channel. I mean, you got to be friends with, people in the prepper community, people that are hunters, fishermen, because when the stuff goes sideways, you're going to need to know how to hunt and fish. You're going to need to know how to sew, how to repair your clothes. You're going to need to know how to save food and put stuff like that. I mean, you're going to need to know a lot of things If internet was to go out today and you couldn't look nothing up, what would you do? You know, that people, you got to have books. You got to have books around to know how to can and how to do some of that stuff. But most people run their channels and they only stay in that one niche, and that's why they get stuck.
And I appreciate you, Mr. Boots and Bounty. I appreciate you doing that for your, smaller channels and everything else. There's a lot of bigger channels that I've went in and they don't even acknowledge you're there or anything else, let alone help you out. And
Right.
You are one of the people that I was going to feature, later on, but because I went through several of them tonight, but there, you are the one, and I will feature you and at another time and stuff. But I appreciate what you do for everybody and everything.
And everybody does different stuff. Like I know Ryan there. I mean, everybody does the thing. I don't need to know this, but sometimes it's a different perspective on how you come at things. Because I know a bunch of people that do this or do that, but I've had people with like 6,000 subscribers come into the help desk and think I know everything, and they're like, oh, really? Okay, so that's how you do that. So I don't say don't think you know everything and don't check something out, whether it be hunting or fishing or homesteading. Give every channel a fair shot.
Exactly. And that's what I do. Like I was saying earlier, I love, just a bunch of different things, bunch of variety of things. And I will go check out other channels and everything else. By the way, if you want to come up here, the link's pinned at the top. I have room for 10 people. So, don't be shy or anything else. And also, if you want to drop your link, go ahead and type USMC and it'll drop your link so people can connect with you. But that's all I got to say about that.
Well, I'm going to drop off because now I got to squeeze in some time to actually eat.
Hey,
but I'll keep listening for a little while, though. That definitely had to come up here and holler at you real quick while I had a chance.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming up.
Nice meeting you.
Have a good
You too.
So,
all right, now we need somebody else.
I saw Brandon Thrasher in here, and let me tell you guys about Brandon Thrasher. He's one of the best knife channels I've ever seen. Just awesome. Like, he's so engaging and fun to watch. And talking about helping other channels, he's actually doing a giveaway for me hitting 200. That's camaraderie, just awesome guy to watch. Grumpy Grunt, he's helped me out a lot too with shout outs and everything. Both awesome guys in the knife community. I love them both.
Yeah, you gotta remind me because I don't have Thrasher, so I don't know.
You gotta have Thrasher. He's an essential, and he just hit 800 subscribers himself.
Oh, really?
So yeah, he's celebrating that, and I'm psyched for him because he deserves it. Awesome channel.
Hey, Grumpy, you want to come up on panel, man? Come on. Anybody wants to come up and talk? You don't have to talk about your channel if you don't want to. You can talk about your channel. Let other people know what you're about, what your interests are and stuff. Or you can just sit up here and talk about anything. Sports. I don't care. I'll talk about sports. I'm a huge Texans fan, gaming, knives, hunting, fishing, whatever y'all want to talk about, we'll talk about. I want to be an open kind of forum host and stuff like that. And, I'll go wherever so come on up and we'll talk. Go ahead, Frog.
That's all I was saying. Grumpy Grunt, you should come up here.
Yeah, Grumpy, Brandon, come on up, guys. Somebody come up here and talk with us.
Thank you, Brandon.
So what'd you do today, Frog?
I slept most of the day. I was up all night last night, and if you guys subscribe to my channel, the last video that I did, just skip to the end. Skip to the shout out. The first part of it is just me squinting. My mother told me that I looked stoned. She watched the video. I was so tired, but I just felt the need to shout out this channel that really is awesome. So skip to the end of that. The rest of my content, I would say, is pretty mediocre. So feel free to watch any of that.
Look at the modest guy. I'm serious. His knife reviews are awesome, guys. And luckily, he cut himself off camera, or he edited it because you didn't see it. But you did see a big bandage and baggie on him or something on his pinky.
Didn't have a Band-Aid, improvised.
Okay. Yeah, usually when I would be working on vehicles or whatever else, and even on chicken coop or whatever, and I cut myself or whatever, electrical tape was my go-to. I just wrap it up in electrical tape and it would be fine.
Yeah, that would work.
Hey, Devil Dog 2856, Semper Fi, how you doing, bud? Man, everybody's eating. My bad timing, I guess.
I think Grumpy should come up. He's a good talker.
Yeah, well, Grumpy's. He said he.
What's he doing?
He said he'd come up here in a few. He said he's editing in the background.
Awesome.
Yeah, today, you know, I like I said, I've been up all night last night. I was actually watching lives. I was trying to actually get back to people that commented, watch my videos and commented. I'm running behind on that because I'm, like I said, I'm growing, I think, pretty fast, and so it's hard to keep up with everything, especially when I'm watching videos that are, you know, that takes time. But if you have any questions, if you don't want to come up on panel and you have any questions, feel free to ask them as well.
Yeah, I think it's kind of fun being a small channel because you're meeting new people, and it's exciting to watch your channel grow. You know, at this stage, I kind of enjoy that. You know?
Yep. Oh, here we go. Grumpy.
Here he
Hey,
is.
Grumpy, what's up, buddy? Semper Fi.
Semper Fi, brother. What's going on?
Not much.
Hold on,
What
let
you
me,
do
let me
today?
close my door. There we go. So, gentlemen, good to see you both.
You too, buddy. What'd you do today?
Mowed, got a bunch of the yard work done, worked on editing, recording, et cetera, et cetera. Typical content producer stuff.
Another day at the circus.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah.
Wrangling, monkey wrangling. That's pretty much
Yeah.
it. Thrasher.
Yeah, Grumpy's another one of those knife guys, and he's in the knife community. And if you check out his lives, it's Grumpy Circus.
Grumpy Circus Live every Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And he's another guy that's helped me out. And he's actually kind of a confidant. You know, he's a Marine, and Marines take care of their own. And I had some issues that I wanted to find out, and he actually gave me his number. He called me, and we talked on the phone, and he helped me out with something. So I appreciate his support. You know, it's people like that that actually, you know, stand behind you and support you instead of causing a bunch of drama or anything else that makes it enjoyable to be here.
Yeah, I mean, I've always found that it generally just asking a few questions behind the scenes and getting an honest answer will prevent a lot of drama. So, trying to get my phone plugged in before I find myself completely out of juice.
Yes,
But,
Homestead. Yes, Homestead. Where are you? I did watch. I did watch some of your content, and I am subscribed to you, and I will watch more.
Hey,
And I
Jacob,
enjoyed it.
you can't go wrong with either one of those as long as you're fine without stainless steel. I have suddenly become a fan of M4. But they
That's
are
enough.
roughly very similar characteristics, so it really is hard to go wrong with either one.
Okay, tell us about it.
What's that?
Since you've got it
M4
in
or
your
Rex
hand.
45?
Yeah, go ahead.
Both
I
are
mean,
high speed tool steels. That both of them are known for edge retention, but neither one is stainless. So, got to keep them oiled. You got to take care of them, stuff like that. You can't just throw them in the back of the truck and leave them there and expect to come back and not have a rusty pile of crap.
it's carbon steel then, huh?
Yes. Yeah. So if you've got a working knife and you want it to hold a great edge and be able to beat the daylights out of it, one of those steels may be the perfect one for you, as long as you're okay with something that isn't stainless, man.
Well, for people that are not familiar with knives or the knife community or knives in general, uh, usually carbon steel holds an edge longer. The edge retention is longer than stainless. But like he said, and me personally, on my Damascus, which is 1095, 15 and 20 or whatever, on my Damascus, it's two carbon steels, and I oil them and there's knife oil out there, and you can oil it with vegetable oil, knife oil, gun oil. I prefer the gun oil, and the reason why is it's a little bit thicker and it holds on there. And if you store a carbon steel knife, you're supposed to wrap it in wax paper. Don't store it in the sheath. Sheaths absorb water and everything. So wrap it in wax paper, and then you can put it in the sheath and oil it, of course. And if you get carbon steel wet or you use it, you want to clean it off immediately and everything else, because it does rust, especially if it's Damascus, because Damascus is it's two dissimilar metals that you can see a pattern in. However, and I'll show you one. Give me 1 second. But the thing is, and I don't want to show you that one.
Good man, Thrasher.
I have to. What I miss? I lost my train of thought. Where was that, Frog?
I don't know. Baby Frog just walked out and said something to me. I couldn't quite understand. I'll pop back in, guys. I gotta go do something real quick.
All right.
Ninja.
All right, take care,
brother JN in the chat now. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I saw Brandon Thrasher stepped up, and just like I was saying, anytime you have a question, if it's about knives or steels or anything, and you can pretty much ask any one of us.
Yes.
We'll always be happy to help. We'll try and demystify some of the jargon. There's some specialized lingo that goes along with knives, just like there is in firearms or prepping or being a chef or anything like that. So we're happy to help where we can. The knife community is, just like I imagine a lot of other communities out there are, just full of amazing people.
Yeah, there's a lot of knife people in here tonight, and I appreciate y'all. I
shared you out to my community tab, so I was hoping a few might show
up. Like I was saying about Damascus is two dissimilar metals, and they make a pattern when you put them together, but you can't see the pattern visibly until you etch it in acid, till you acid etch it. Now, if you get rust on a Damascus blade, what you have to do when you clean it off, that etch is it doesn't go away, but visibly you're gonna, if you use sandpaper or anything like that to clean it off, you won't be able to see the pattern anymore unless you re-etch it in acid. But that's why, and actually I'll show you I have a ton of knives, and I didn't, like I was just saying, you oil them, put them in wax paper, and especially if you're gonna store them in a sheath, because sheaths absorb water. But I'll show you one that I didn't take care of because I left, and this used to be one of my daily carries, but then I stored it in the sheath and did not oil it. Well, it was probably oiled, but I didn't wrap it in wax paper, and you can actually see the rust that's come on it. Yep. So I need to really clean that up and everything else. But
yeah, I'm not terribly good with non-stainless steels. That's why I generally try and stick to them, especially in folding knives, because when you have parts that aren't visible, and you need to be able to keep them oiled, that causes me a bit of concern. But I have a few knives now that are not stainless and folding, so got to learn how to do it sooner or later. But a couple more than that folks showed up. Hey, Forrest.
Yeah, I see him.
Culinary Night Room.
I appreciate y'all coming in. And it's 8:30, so got about 25 more minutes or so. Forrest, Illinois. I'm assuming IL is Illinois. How you say?
Yeah, he's from Central Illinois.
Near him. How you say that?
I'm not. I always read it knife rim, but there is no F in there. But yeah.
Hey, come up on panel and tell us how to say. Where'd Frog go? Little Frog. That's all right.
Yeah, he had to go.
Hey, come tell us how to say your name at least.
My name?
No,
Frog.
not your name, Frog. We can spell Frog. It's 4 letters.
I hope so.
Well, we are Marines, you know. So
That's true.
Hey, Brandon, he's eating, I think. Illinois. I can say Illinois. It may not even be. Do they pronounce it a different way than Illinois?
But yeah, brother Forrest SLR there is kind of one of Kunarim. Okay. Kanarim.
Kunarim.
We're still not gonna get it right, Illinois. Sorry about that, brother.
Or
yes,
we can pronounce
brother Forrest is one of our artisans in the knife community. He does a lot of embroidery and makes hanks and hats and shirts and stuff like that for channels and individuals, and just really good work out of Michigan. So
that's awesome. Will he come
one
up?
of my favorite human beings out there.
Forrest, you want to come up on panel? Links pinned at the top.
I don't really know Forrest, but I've seen a lot of what he does, and it's very cool. I've seen it on people's channels and stuff, and I really dig what he does. The hanks are awesome.
Yeah, mine are in the other room, where I bust out some examples of his work.
Hey, if y'all would do me a favor, like Forrest, I have Jason, but Forrest, if you, I don't think I have Forrest. If you type USMC, it'll drop your link, and I'll go back and sub to you. And
I'm not sure if Forrest has a channel.
Oh, okay. And Brandon, I don't have Brandon Thrasher.
And Forrest is running his embroidery machine right now. He says it's noisy.
Oh.
Yeah, he has an Instagram channel.
Everybody has an excuse, man.
So he has an Instagram channel where he shows off his work and stuff like that. But Canarum, just type in USMC and it'll drop your link for you, brother.
You like that, right? Grumpy.
I do. I think it's cool. I haven't set up Nightbot. I used to watch Big Matt and stuff like that. Watch them, and I've watched some videos on how to set it up, and I just never went and did it. So
yeah,
right on Forrest.
I actually went in and watched a few videos, and it showed me how to load it in, which I did, but then I couldn't get Nightbot set up. And so Ryan, the tech guru, he actually went in and set it up for me and everything, but it was the basic command to drop. So I just went in there and changed the drop to USMC.
Yeah, you can change it to whatever you want. So,
and I appreciate him actually doing.
Hey, Brutal Bob.
Doing that and everything.
Bob.
Hey, Lefty, what's up, buddy?
What's shaking, brother? Good to see you, man. You're pulling in some big guns now, man. You don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know. I've heard of Lefty. I've heard of him.
Ken's a good guy.
I appreciate y'all coming in, and I appreciate the support and everything. Hey, Brutal Bob, you want to talk? Hold on a minute. I'm gonna put you on speaker.
If you can drown out me and Frog fidgeting with knives.
I heard you doing it, so I figured I'd start.
I'm trying to keep it under the table and like away from the microphone.
Yeah. Now I got my little button lock here, and I'm playing with it.
I'm still messing around with this shaman.
Oh, that was awesome.
Oh, it was. It's just insane. This community, seriously, man.
It is the best. It's you can't get better.
I seriously don't. You only carry fixed blades. I'm not going to say anything about fidgeting with fixed blades. I'm not going to encourage it.
At least they're quiet.
Very quiet.
Yeah.
You don't know until you start bleeding on yourself that you fucked up.
I got the headset on. I tried to put my phone up to my ear. It goes conk.
Bob going to come on?
I don't know. I'm seeing if it's ringing. Hey, Bob, you want to come on?
Guess not.
Well, I don't even know if it was ringing.
Nope.
They say nope. He may be busy too, eating.
Putting it down. You go get one of the quiet.
Fixed blades.
Out of Kydex is just as loud. That's true too.
No, let me break out a Bally song. That'll be.
Oh well, I mean,
hey,
just
bud, hold on.
blood
You want to come on with the phone? Okay, sounds good, bud. Bye. All right, Brutal Bob is going to come on.
You gonna jump on?
Yeah, he's going to call me back on his landline so he can watch a chat as well.
He gonna slip out of the matrix and jump on here with us. People still have landlines?
Yeah, there's people.
Wow.
It's mostly old people.
Well, I'm not exactly a spring chicken here.
Yeah, no, that was a jab at Bob.
But yeah, that's the only. My shaman's the only knife I have in here, so I don't have one of my quieter, fidgety things. I need one of Lefty's little fidget slider things.
That'd be good, right? It's something quiet to play with. I always have to be playing with something. That's my problem. I always have a knife that I'm flicking.
There we go. Say something, Bob.
Yeah, I hear you.
Can y'all hear him? Can y'all hear Brutal Bob?
I heard him just then.
Okay. He hasn't said
anything. You don't have your phone close enough to your mic, I guess.
No, we can hear you.
No, we can hear.
They can hear you, Bob.
What'd you say?
I said they can. Maybe I don't have my phone close enough to my mouth. They said they can hear you. Jason said loud and clear.
Yeah, we're about 4x5. Good enough.
Steve just puts it down next to his mic. It leaves it lay there.
Yeah, they can hear you.
All right, everything's all right?
Yeah, how you doing, man? How you feeling?
Well, this is the COVID croak you're listening to.
Oh yeah,
No.
you still having bad cough and stuff with that?
Oh God, do I?
Yeah, when I had
long haul.
Yeah, when I had it, I had a bad dry cough, and that was the worst thing about it. I mean, I had a fever for like a split second, and then it was over.
Well, I haven't had the fever. I just had that dry cough, and I got all that gunk in my throat and my chest, and it just, it's a pain in the neck. It's like a super cold, I guess.
Is this the first time you've had it, or did you have it before?
Oh, I telling Jess it's the first time. I don't want to have it again. Enough.
Yeah, well, my mom actually got, she was fully vaccinated and everything else, and she still got COVID. And then she had transfusions, and I mean, I don't know.
Oh, she had the first one, not this one.
Yeah, I guess there's different strains and everything.
Yeah, this is the easy one. We were getting ready to get our fourth shot that week. We were getting our second booster when it happened.
Oh man.
So I don't know. The only place we went was 3 doctor's appointments.
Yeah.
3 doctor's appointments. That was it.
What was it called in the moon?
What was it called? What?
No, Brandon Thrasher said, "Is this a remake of the Call to the Moon?" I don't think I've ever seen that. Is that a movie?
No, he talked about having a phone up next to the microphone. It sounds like old ancient
I
tech.
can't hear them. I only can hear you.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, he can't hear. Oh, that's because my
Your headphones.
Yeah, okay. And I don't know how I would fix that because I can plug in speakers, but then I get feedback, I think, wouldn't
Right.
I don't know how Steve does it, but I hear people on Steve's that that are up on panel. We talk all the time, but I don't know how I think he just is primitive. He lays the phone down by his microphone, and I can hear everybody. I don't know how he does it. My phone won't let him come up. I've tried 3 different phones here, and every one of them says the same thing. The browser is blocking the mic and the camera. Well, I can block the camera because I won't come up with my face, but I always wanted to come up behind my avatar.
Yeah.
And I even went to T-Mobile to try to get them to help me, and had somebody else drop a link while we were at the store, and nobody could figure out how to get me up. So I don't know.
Well, let me ask you this. Could you leave your camera on, but cover it?
Oh, yeah, I could have, but when you come on the panel, it gives you a choice of having the mic and the camera on or off, either one. So that's not a problem. I can just, use the mic and not the camera. But I can't do either. It's blocking both of them somehow, and they've changed every setting in the world on my stupid phone. This phone's about ready to get a dose of 200 grain 10 millimeter.
They're laughing at that. Can you turn your volume up a little bit on your phone or computer, whatever you're reading? Because I don't think there may be too much feedback on that. Or maybe we can try it. So you can.
Because I'm only talking to you on speakerphone on my landline. Can we get any feedback right now?
I'm not.
Oh shit!
Hey, Frog, say something. Say something. See if he can hear you and see if there's feedback.
Can you hear me?
I'm getting a big delay on my cell phone.
Oh, okay.
I hear you saying say something else, we can hear you. And then I'm saying about the delay. I'm hearing that.
Huh.
So I don't know what's going on. All right, let me do this. Hold on. This might be me. I might have did something different this time. Hold on.
All right.
You got any feedback?
Nope.
Okay. I turned the volume off on my landline, and I'm talking to you on my cell phone.
Okay. Can you hear them? Is there a big delay and everything?
And well, I heard him blow his brains out just then.
Who blew?
Look, and the noise at the same time he was doing it.
Who blew their brains out?
The guy to your left.
Me?
The bearded guy to your left.
Oh, Grumpy.
Is he doing okay?
Grumpy Grunt.
I'm dying laughing between just listening to the stuff and reading the chat.
He's laughing because they're tape the phone under your headphones and everything else.
But yeah, there's a massive delay sometimes between
All the
StreamYard and
technology that we
YouTube.
have today, why the hell can't we just be talking normal? Got to go through all this crap.
Oh, because if we use the StreamYard, it creates a delay between what people on YouTube are seeing and what we're talking about here. So, yeah, if we were doing it straight through YouTube, he wouldn't be able to have guests on though without controller boxes.
So that's good.
Do you hear him, Grumpy?
No.
He said your mouth is moving and he can hear the words at the same time, so that's good.
That is good.
Grumpy, do you know Brutal Bob? Do y'all know each other?
No. I've seen his name before in somebody's chats, but I don't know him.
Brutal Bob's a Marine as well.
I saw him when he came in, say Semper Fi. I said, hoorah back.
Yeah. He's like outdoors with Big Matt and stuff like that.
That's probably where I've seen him before. Yeah. I know I've seen the name, so.
I appreciate that, Bob.
Oh, he's typing?
What you think?
Okay, that Robert C. character down there, I'm going to have to put him in timeout here in a minute. Grumpy, don't encourage him, Grumpy. Just to let you know, he was in the Air Force, so you mess with him. Don't laugh at his jokes. Don't antagonize him, because he is a guy that if you laugh at him, it'll just make it worse. He'll just keep going and everything.
Well, I mean, that's the way most of my lives are, man. That's the way everybody in my lives are.
Hey, Great Farmer, how you doing, Shane? I appreciate you coming in. Hey, Brant, I would ask you to come up. Anybody is welcome to come up and everything, but you can still come up. I'm ending it in about 8 or 10 minutes, because in 13 minutes we're going to I'm going to American Expat, and I would recommend everybody go there and check him out. You know, show him some support, do a raid. Hey, Brant can come up though, because Brant always can cause conversation. Come on up, Brant. Link's at the top.
What is going on, Mr. Brant?
But I appreciate all y'all coming in and everything. The knife community kind of took over the live.
we seem to do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say it tends to happen.
They're like these guys got weapons. We're out of here. I appreciate y'all though, man. That's awesome. You still there, Bob?
Yep.
I'm sorry? You broke up.
Uh-oh.
I think we lost Bob.
I think the shuttle crashed.
Still here.
Oh, he's still here.
Okay.
Well, Bob, I hope you get feeling better, man. You've had that for a few days.
What's going on, fellas?
Hey,
how's it going, brother?
Brant, what's shaking, brother?
What's shaking?
I'm okay. I'm still talking to you.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
Yep, that's what happened, Brandon.
Oh, I'm not letting him up here. I am not letting him up here on panel.
I don't like the way you said Air Force a while ago.
Hey, Bobby, you need to mute the you're in StreamYard now, and you can hear through StreamYard, so you need to mute the YouTube one. Otherwise, there'll be feedback.
Okay, how's that?
Oh, that's awesome. I can hear you good.
Great. That must be what Scott does, or Steve does. I don't know. You know, I was going to say something before Great Farmer came in here last night. Steve was running his live. You were there, weren't you, for a while?
Probably so, yeah.
And then you got bored because nothing was happening. You were telling us we weren't entertaining you enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I was in there.
Well, somebody, and it turned out to be Great Farmer, came up with the bright idea that Steve should take that new 44 mag he's got and go outside and touch some rounds off in the middle of the night. So Steve loaded up, took his camera out there and touched a couple off, and it looked like a flamethrower, of course. And I think, Great Farmer, I think he might have had an experience there in his pants or something, because he was pretty well geeked up when that thing went off.
Well, in Canada, they, really gun laws are up there like pretty restrictive.
Oh, they're neutered, man. They're neutered. He was telling me last night, if he wants to take his rifle out and shoot it, he said all the RMCPs would be at his house in a heartbeat, because ever since they had that mass shooting up there or whatever it was. And it's like, so you mean to tell me if you own a couple 100 acres, you can't go out and shoot some? I mean, my God, I step off my back deck and cut loose with a machine gun, and nobody bothers me.
Yeah.
But up there, if he shoots his rifle, it doesn't matter probably whether it's a 22 or a 30-06. He says all the RCMPs come showing up to see what the heck's going on and stop you from doing it. Boy, that's a crock of crap.
Sure is.
I guess we're pretty darn lucky over here.
Yeah, we better keep it that way too.
I think, anyways.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You got to apply to get permission to
I'm
have
not
a
hearing
firearm
anybody.
up there.
You talking?
Yeah, you're not hearing anybody?
Oh, there you are. I don't know what's going on. These phones are old. I hate phones, so I never replace anything until it dies or I shoot it. One of the two.
Yo, Barry.
What was you saying, Robert?
My brother-in-law up there,
phones are old, and
he
I
has a
never
firearm.
replace them until they're older. I get
You
mad
have to
and shoot
apply
them.
to get it.
Okay, that was a bad idea. I have two Roberts on the panel.
I'm looking at all these people. Who's the other? I know who the guy next to your left.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Let me take this off.
Who's the guy on the end? I've seen him, but I can't place his name.
That's Freedom Frog Gear.
There he is, Freedom Frog. That's right. I remember him now.
How you doing, man?
And there's Robert C.
Yeah, he's the Air Force. He's the Air Force guy.
Got to represent.
Couldn't get into a good unit, eh? It's been like the people that go to Michigan State. They couldn't get into my alma mater of University of Michigan. Well, who's this guy pointing something at me down here?
That's Brant. That's a Hinder collector. He's another knife guy.
The knife guy's a
I'm not a knife guy. You saw what that. You heard about what happened to me with that knife I got sent, right? Oh, by the way, I think yours came. I got to get it from Bill. I think I asked him the other day if he'd seen anything. He said, yeah, you had a package a couple days ago, but I got it upstairs. He said, I thought it was mine.
Oh.
So I think I might have got yours. But anyways, this other channel, he was having a drawing or something, a giveaway for his subscriber number, whatever it was, and I watch his channel every Saturday, and he had a knife specially made that he gave away as part of his deal. So he had a second one made that he sent to me, and it arrives, and I open it up and I look at it, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. So my wife gave me a letter that came, and I opened it up and set the knife on my stomach for a minute. And she handed me another letter, and I put my arm down and cut it immediately on the knife.
Oh, wow.
So I don't do well with knives. Ever since I've been stabbed, I don't do well with knives. And I've hunted all 7 continents, so I've gutted thousands of animals, but knives and I don't get along. I like them, but they don't like me.
Yeah.
Well, I've been cut up too.
Well, at least this guy down in the bottom right there, he's not like that one guy that comes on that looks like who was that whose hand you always saw in what was the old TV show where the hand was in the box?
Yeah, that was Cousin Ed or whatever.
Yeah,
I think. And you're talking about the budget knife guy.
Yeah, all you see him doing is sharpen his knives or his one hand going around all the time. I'm like, oh God, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
What kind of knife is
Look at
this?
these guys waving all this steel around, man. That's bad news.
I can't really see it.
Holy God, look at that.
I got that one from my granddad, but I'm not exactly
You're
sure
going
what
to cut
kind
your
it
thumb
is.
off one of these days.
Hold on one second.
Well, it looks like a hawkbill slip joint to me. But...
Robert C's got one down there. Holy gosh, look at these guys.
The stamp on it says bear.
See, I can't hear them
B-A-R-E-R.
right now. I don't know what's going on, what we're doing different, but I can't hear them.
Yeah, I don't know. Try to turn up your volume. Not on your phone. Not on your phone. On the one that you're watching them type on. Try to turn it up there.
And that won't interfere with my.
I don't think so. Go ahead, because you're on there. Try to turn it up, and we'll try it. Robert, hold it up to the camera, Robert.
I was trying to read the mark.
Because I've got headphones on, or not headphones, but
See if it's light.
Oh, there he is. I hear him now.
Okay,
No,
cool.
I can't get the light on it.
And you can hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you fine, Bob.
Great. Ah, modern technology.
That's the one my granddad gave me.
That's awesome.
But
That's really cool.
I can't figure out why it's got the curve in the blunt end like that, almost like a farrier knife.
Maybe it's like an old rescue knife. They used to cut things like a seatbelt or something or rope. Like EMTs carry
when he was W-2, but he was an airplane mechanic. I don't know what they would have used it for.
Yeah. Cutting the parachute cord, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
That could be.
Yeah.
Like I know the German pilots used to have those gravity knives that they'd carry.
It's a pruning knife. Use it a lot in gardening and pruning and stuff like that. Also used to use a very similar knife for castrating young
got
pigs.
a stamp on it that says bear, but that's all I can read.
Huh. Well, now we know. Thanks, Grumpy.
I don't know. Oh,
That's it. Just
Knowing is
pruning.
half the battle.
Pruning knife, I guess.
You'd think those would be fixed blade, not foldable. I don't know.
Yeah. Or you can castrate
Somebody knows
goats
what's
with it.
going on.
I'm sorry. What'd you say, Bob?
I said there's always somebody in the chat that knows what's going on or on panel.
Yeah. Well, there's a bunch of knife experts in here.
I'm far from an expert. I just like it.
Wow.
I just posted the link, guys. American Expat goes live in 2 minutes. I would appreciate everybody going in there, letting them know Devil Dog Raid. And I think I'm going to end it here. I want to tell everybody thanks for coming again. If I didn't mention your name, ARAR Vlogs, thank you for coming in. Brandon Thrasher, Barry Saladay, whoever else I missed, Salarim Gamer, Hender is in here. Brant was in here. But I appreciate y'all coming in. I would appreciate y'all going over there and saying Devil Dog Raid. Like I said, I just posted the link, and I appreciate all y'all's support, and I enjoyed the conversation, and I'll try to go live sometime this week just as a BS session. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope y'all made some other contacts and everything. And that's it. I will see you when I see you. Semper Fi, guys.
Take care, Devil Dog. Thank you.
Thank y'all for coming up on the panel and everything for me.
Have a good one.